This is a developing story. Just a day after 3 suspects appeared in the Pretoria Magistrate Court and abandoned their bail application, a 4th suspect has now handed himself over to police in connection with the brutal murder of 22-year-old e-hailing driver, Isaac Satlat. What began as a shocking crime that outraged South Africans is now widening. The 4th suspect is expected to make his first appearance in the Pretoria Magistrates Court today. He reportedly turned himself in on Monday in Atteridgeville, the same area where Satlat's body and his hijacked vehicle were later found abandoned. This follows Monday's court appearance of Dikeledi Mphahlele, Goitsione Machidi, and Maclaren Mushwana, who are facing charges of premeditated murder and robbery with aggravating circumstances. The trio abandoned their bail bid and remain in custody. As the case unfolds, tensions remain high, especially after a disturbing video circulated online showing the young driver's final moments.
Police say a 4th suspect who was wanted for the alleged murder of an e-hailing driver has handed himself over to the police. That's in Atteridgeville in Pretoria today. He is expected to appear before Pretoria Magistrate Court tomorrow. Meanwhile, the family of the slain e-hailing driver Isaac Satlat has commended the police for the swift arrest following his killing in Pretoria West last week. The 22-year-old was murdered after allegedly responding to a trip requested on Bolt. His body and hijacked vehicle were later found abandoned in Atteridgeville. Dikeledi Mphahlele, Goitsione Machidi and Maclaren Mushwana briefly appeared in the Pretoria Magistrate Court on charges of premeditated murder and aggravating circumstances relating to the killing. The trio abandoned their bail application and will return to court next week.
The case continues to gather national attention. The 4th suspect's decision to hand himself over may signal increasing pressure as investigations intensify. Police have not yet disclosed the specific charges he will face, but given the existing charges against the other 3 accused, premeditated murder and robbery with aggravating circumstances, it is expected that similar charges could follow. Isaac Satlat, just 22 years old, was working when he accepted what appeared to be a routine trip request. That decision would ultimately cost him his life. Authorities say he was allegedly attacked by passengers who had requested the ride. His vehicle was hijacked and later discovered abandoned in Atteridgeville. His body was also found in the same area. The fact that this crime was recorded and later circulated on social media amplified public outrage. Many South Africans described the video as deeply disturbing, calling for swift justice and harsher protections for e-hailing drivers. This case has once again raised serious safety concerns within the e-hailing industry. Drivers often work alone, respond to unknown passengers, and operate at all hours of the day and night. While platforms provide certain safety features, many drivers argue that more needs to be done, including mandatory dashcams, panic buttons, and stricter passenger verification systems. Elijah Uhuru Lekwen, representing an e-hailing association, has encouraged drivers to install dashcams as an added layer of protection. However, industry experts note that safety measures should not rest solely on drivers. Systemic safeguards must be strengthened. Meanwhile, the legal process continues. On Monday, the 3 accused briefly appeared in court and abandoned their bail application. That move can sometimes indicate that the accused anticipate strong opposition to bail from the state, especially in cases involving serious violent crimes and public outrage. The matter has been postponed to next week as investigations continue. Now, attention turns to today's proceedings as the 4th suspect is expected to formally appear before the magistrate. Key questions remain: what role did this 4th suspect allegedly play? Was this a coordinated plan? Are more arrests possible? And will the state pursue the harshest possible penalties if convictions follow? For the Satlat family, however, the legal process is only one part of the pain. They are still grappling with the devastating loss of a young man who left home to work and never returned. This remains a developing story, and we will continue to monitor all court proceedings and police updates as more information becomes available. Make sure to subscribe and stay with us for further updates.